If you want to know how to make R&B type melodies, then stay with me and I'll show you guys how to put this together right now. Good morning. Shit, my phone. What a gloomy day. Not fun. Welcome back to another video. Gotta run a few boring errands today. This is the life of not being employed by a boss person who takes care of all your taxes and insurance and all that kind of stuff. So I gotta go down and pay my national insurance. Can't do anything online over here, so gotta drive everywhere. Gotta pick up tea bags because if you're from the UK, you know how much we like tea. My girlfriend's parents also like tea, so I'm gonna panic buy tea because of COVID-19, aka coronavirus. Hopefully I've got a bit of time to cook up some fire beats, get back in the studio hopefully by like lunchtime. It's quite early right now, so yes, good people, let's get to it. Oh my god, it's such a dull day. It's just so depressing. We back. Guess what? It is still bloody raining. Oh, it's very dark. It's good news though, I actually stopped off at the laptop shop looking to upgrade the old laptop. Some hard work paying off. Video editing will be so much easier. Making beats will be so much better with more CPU. You know the gist. Like, I'm so excited. I'm joining the MSI again. So I've just put together this nice little kind of like R&B melodic guitar kind of gunner type melody. Sounds really nice actually. I didn't actually mean to do this. First thing that you want to do is start off with like these chords. So all I am in F minor, so that's just, you know, give you an idea of what scale you need to draw in that's in the background. And once you've got your scale drawn in, then I started with F minor, which is right here. Alright, and then I've actually made a tutorial about this before, but basically what I did was draw in this kind of number code, and this is really useful if you don't know music theory. So all you got to do is count from 0 up to 14 and draw a key in on these numbers that I'm about to show you right now. So the first one is 0, which is F sharp, that's your root note. And then from F sharp you want to go from 0, 1, 2, 3, draw a key in on number 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, draw it in on 7, 8, 9, 10, draw in on 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And that is the full chord. So when you play it, it should sound okay, but you want to do something else, which I'll show you. Sounds good by itself, so you can just leave that as it is, or if you want to kind of change things up a little bit, you can like drop the root note down by an octave. Might be hard to pick up on the speakers. Just gives it a nicer vibe. And then you can just kind of build around it from there. So like, you know, you can copy and paste this and then drop it down a few keys and just see how that sounds. That sounds awful. Let's try and move it up a little bit. Okay, that doesn't sound right. Now the reason why it doesn't sound right is because the number code changes depending on the key that you're putting it in. So to put it simply, the black notes, you'd use that number code that I just gave you. If you're using a white note within that scale, it changes slightly. So instead of it being 0, 1, 2, 3, it's 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. You draw it on the 4th key, and then the second to last number changes from 10 to 11. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Knock it up one key, should sound better. Okay, that's much better. You can kind of just feel out what you need to put in after that, you know, just based off of how you want to, you know, make the melody. Another thing you can actually do as well is like invert some of the keys. So, you know, so if the chords are kind of like too far away from each other, like say for example this D note is kind of, you know, out of the way, you just knock that up by an octave, or knock this F up by an octave, so it kind of brings the chords closer together. You know, just gives it a different sound. You know, and you can just play with it as you go along. So like that's like the main sort of thing that I'd like to do with the chords. And then once I had that, to get it to look like this, I basically just sort of dragged some keys out, you made them more of made it sound more like a strum effect. You know, add some little up down vibes here, same here, and yeah, you know, just go from there. So if you fiddle around with it, you can get a really nice sound out of it, and you don't really need to do that much music theory. You know, just use the keys that you've already got. So you go from those chords to sounding something like this. Sounds pretty cool, right? So yeah, I'm just gonna fill the rest of this beat out, and yeah, see what we can do with it. Alright, cool, let's just layer that up a little bit and put something on top. So that'll expand. Expand's like a good go-to. Just put a bit of half speed on that guitar, just give it some kind of different feel to it. Alright, cool. Chop up some of the keys. Let's chop that. Ooh! Hey, that sounds sick. Alright, boom. Let's go in and add some of these drums right now. The root notes in first. Stick those drums in. Let's go with a bit glitch. Glitch 2. Boom. Alright, let's stick some perks in. So I don't like that clap. Let's just change that clap out a little bit. Oh, I knew that would happen. Why does that? Hey. Love these woody sounds at the minute. Let's crank that up a bit. Doesn't actually need like a whole lot more to it. I'm just gonna add in some, maybe like potentially a flute. I don't want to be like sameish. Maybe add like some kind of voicey kind of soft pad or something, you know, just to change it up a little bit. But yeah, I don't think we're that far away from finishing this beat. So yeah, let's just add that kind of chorus part of the melody in, and we'll see where we're at. Nice.